What if I told you Chennedy Carter is an MVP? What if I told you that Chennedy Carter, coming off the bench, is playing like a damn MVP? You would probably say, "Oh, you're lying. You're definitely lying here. There's no way that she's an MVP level player." But she is. Chennedy Carter is averaging 20 points per game off the bench. And I'm going to show you guys the game logs here. So on the season, if you're looking at her stats, great. The WNBA website's the worst thing ever. So we're just going to have to look up her stats on ESPN. Like, I wanted to use the WNBA website. It's like, no, it actually does not function. So she's averaging 20 points per game. And she's doing it on 66% from the field and 58% from three on the highest volume of threes she's ever shot. She's doing it in 22 minutes. Like, per 30 minutes. If Chennedy Carter played 30 minutes a game and continued the production that she has right now, she would be the top scorer in WNBA history for a year. Like, genuinely, like, I mean this when I say this. If a team decided to give Chennedy Carter the reins and built around Chennedy Carter would average 30 points per game. No question about it in the WNBA. She is, people say Kelsey Mitchell's the hardest player to guard. And I would have Kelsey Mitchell as at 3. Because let's be real, all these like downhill, too fast for you players are the most difficult ones to guard. But I'll say it. It is one of those things where Chennedy is, I think she's the toughest to guard. Especially now because look at her stats. She is shooting 2 3-pointers a game. It is the highest volume of threes she's ever shot, and she's doing it at 58% shooting. Like, I'm pretty sure she had never attempted more than 4 threes in a game. And yesterday she made 4 threes in the first half. Chennedy Carter has not shot more than 16 times in a game this year. She's averaging 20 points per game. She's averaging 20. And the time she shot 16 times, she went 13 for 16 and 27 points. Not only that, she's a dog on the rebounds. Like, she is, I don't care that she's averaging 2.8 rebounds per game. The amount of timely rebounds that she gets on the offensive end. Like, she is legitimately one of those things where, like, she's one of those players where she's, like, legitimately unguardable. Nobody can stop her. And you've now given her Angel Wilson, who for some reason has become, like, Angel Wilson's never going to be a high volume 3-point shooter, but like, she's now at a stage where if you leave her wide open, she's going to make it at a serious volume. If you leave her wide open, she'll make it at 50%. She'll only shoot it if she's wide open, but like, she's going to be one of those high percentage, low volume shooters, a bit like Fee, where she's going to be a plus 40% 3-point shooter because every shot she takes is with nobody within 5 feet of her from the 3-point line. So suddenly you've got a whole bunch of spacers around Chennedy, who was on average 18 points per game playing beside Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso with no spacing. She's going to average 20 on the season, even off the bench. And it's going to be scary. We might actually be seeing a bench player win MVP. That's not going to happen. We might be seeing a bench player in all WNBA, make an all WNBA team. I don't think Tawana Bonner ever did it. Like, obviously 6th player of the year. And Becky Hammond's never going to start her. Like, that's a given. We saw it last year. Like, Kirsten Bell started. And this year, like, Becky Hammond's one of those coaches that's like, okay, yeah, we're our starters will never end the game. Like, she's never going to end the game with her starters. Like, she started Kia Stokes for years. She's one of those, like, NBA, some of those NBA things where it's like, look, instead of bringing on our spark plugs to start the game, like, we're going to have Thabo Cephalosha in. And Thabo Cephalosha is just going to be he's going to be our player to play a bit of defense. Our starters, we already have a good enough team to start that we're not going to be down to start games. And suddenly then we have the impact subs to bring in. But yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it. See you guys.